What's up guys, it is I, once again, Mr. Gamer 990, and today guys and gals, I want to talk about and review the 2012 released action-adventure slash role-playing hack-and-slash video game Darksiders II, the quote-unquote Deathinitive Edition, developed by Vigil Games and of course by Gunfire Games, who are the ones responsible for remastering this game Darksiders II, and published by THQ and of course Nordic Games. And this video game, guys and gals, is the sequel to Darksiders and Darksiders War Remastered or War Mastered, which yours truly has reviewed in the past, which you can watch in the link down below in the description box, the video that is, the video review of that game. Darksiders 2 tells the story of Death, one of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which also includes War, Strife, and then you have Fury, all four of who are the last of the Nephilim of who are fusions of both demons and angels, a race long forgotten because long time ago, guys and gals, the Nephilim have waged war upon creation, which was their vow and purpose, until the Charred Council stepped in and gave the four powers beyond their wildest dreams, thus making them the agents of the Charred Council, which as a result they were forced to kill their own kind, the Nephilim that is. But Death, guys and gals, in secret, upon killing them, his brethren stored them all within this amulet, an amulet which eventually would be destroyed, and they would be scarred on his body right here, on his right shoulder, which essentially makes him the storage of the Nephilim, their souls that is. When War, the brother of the four, is convicted and framed as being a criminal who broke the balance, even though, guys and gals, if you played the first game, that is false, because War was framed as yours truly has said, and Death, guys and gals, knows this. Death knows that his brother War, his beloved brother, is innocent and wants to prove it, which he makes his quest, his personal quest, to make sure that his brother and his name has been cleared and the Charred Council will pay for what they have done. To do so, Death has to traverse across four lands. Those four lands includes the Forge Land, the Forge Lands of which is the land of the Makers, and then you have the land of the dead, which of course belongs to the dead and all souls, which has been forgotten, and then you have Lost Light, home of the Archon himself, as well as the angels who reside within Lost Light, and finally you have the Shadow's Edge, which is the home of the demons and the home of the King of Demons or the Lord of Demons, that is Samael. Samael, who you guys and gals, as well as Death's brother War, has met in the previous game, Darksiders 1 that is. So clearly, guys and gals, Samael, the Lord of Demons himself, has unfinished business with the second of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse that is, Death, as he seeks to clear his brother's name, his beloved brother War. And that, guys and gals, is where I will stop, because this story is quite interesting and quite thrilling too, and for you to experience for yourselves. This game, guys and gals, aside from the action, which is so cool and so awesome, the hack and slash element combined with the role-playing element of this game, Darksiders 2, is so much fun to play through and to experience the action and the spectacle of the action as you play Death himself, and he summons the Grim Reaper, which is basically his beast mode, very much like War, who turns into a giant demon. But for Death, he basically turns into a giant skeleton-like creature who wields a giant scythe ready to behead anyone, because that's what the Grim Reaper does. And Death, guys and gals, is voiced so well by the actor whose name I don't know, but he's so good. Death, guys and gals, at times reminds me so much of the actor and the character himself from the Legacy of Kain series, which includes Soul Reaver 1 and 2 that is, and that character I'm referring to is Raziel. Death and Raziel, guys and gals, are so similar in many ways. Besides the fact that they both devour souls, these two characters are quite the anti-heroes as opposed to being the traditional heroes, which yours truly does love the anti-heroes that is. Death is such a great character, guys and gals, and I love the fact that his story is quite emotional and does concern the fate of both humanity and of course the Four, mainly his beloved brother War, and the fact that he has to make a choice choice by the very end of the game, and that choice, guys and gals, is for you to find out for yourselves. While death is the main protagonist of this game, the main antagonist is this corruption, an entity who is referred to as corruption, once known as Absalom, the beloved brother of Death, who Death had killed during their war against the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, that is. Death had killed his beloved brother Absalom, and because of that, guys and gals, somehow, someway, Absalom became corruption, the root of all evil. He came back and seeks to corrupt all the lands, all 4 lands which yours truly has mentioned as corruption. Death and corruption, guys and gals, their fates are meant to intertwine, and they will face each other by the end. Who wins, guys and gals, is for you to find out and experience for yourselves. This game, guys and gals, in every way is so great and superior to the first game, Darksiders 1, because Darksiders 2 is much bigger, much more consistent in terms of the story and the action which is much more fluid and, in my personal opinion, much more epic. But this game as a whole, guys and gals, even though I love the first game, this game, Darksiders 2, and the story of death far surpasses the story of war in Darksiders 1, and yours truly cannot wait for the third game, the third chapter of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and their tale will continue with the story of Fury of who is the only female member of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and yours truly cannot wait to experience that game and to play it and eventually review it for you, guys and gals. That being said, I do recommend you guys and gals play Darksiders 2. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe if you wish, and do check out my other channel where I talk about movies, television, anime, etc. Until next time, peace out, take care, adios, amigos, au revoir, and sayonara.